I honestly don't even know where to start with this. Hello everyone, welcome to Genshin Impact version 3.0. And it looks like today we will be getting to explore the brand new land of Sumeru. Oh right, didn't they add it? So, okay, there's plenty of different features they added. I think one of them is... Yes, they made it so there are more... you can have more than 4 party setups, which is cool. But I'm gonna go with this. The main reason for this is I want to try out some Dendro reactions, which is why I have Fischl and Barbara on the team. What do I look at first? We saw Graven Innocence. It's Collei! I can quick start, but I don't want to quick start. We will do this the proper order. Oh my gosh. Dharma Forest, Merkward, Fungal Raptor. There is too much going on. Alright, so we have to try out some Dendro characters first, obviously. So we're gonna try out Collei. I'm so excited they're giving us Collei for free. Otherwise, I would actually pull for her right now. But they're gonna give her to us for free at the beginning of the new event, which starts right now. Ooh! There's a new reaction. A catalysis or a quicken. Ooh, oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's so surreal. Have a green energy. Like green elemental damage. But like this shade of green, I know that it's like animal, but like it's like grass green. Yay! Just like we rehearsed. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's like her version of the Baron Bunny. I love what they've done with Collei's design. Look at how her Dendro vision has like the same thing that Amber has on her vision. Obviously, a lot of the parts of Collei's character are because she's inspired by Amber after Amber saved her. So that's super cool. Oh, now we gotta like burn, right? Yes, that was helpful. Oh, now we have to try. See, they're giving us a chance to try all the reactions now. Okay, this one's a confusing one. I think it's the blooms can like explode and stuff, right? Okie dokie. Shoot, you know what? I have to look at the map. There's so much to focus on right now. Oh, I need to try a Dendro charged shot. Alright, that's a lot of fun. Yay, alright. I'm so glad they added Collei as a playable character this early into Sumeru. What else? What else? Oh, now we can look at these reactions. We can get some, you know, Primo Gems. I should probably read those, but that's okay. We'll get there. What else? Tighnari. Another cool Dendro character. Keep up. Alright, I am keeping up.
Can't see.
It's 4 enemies, okay. Interesting. So he throws this thing, and that creates like a field. It creates a field, and then you can do this, right?
For a little shot.
Yeah.
Let's nip that in the butt.
Whoa! All right, that was super strong.
One with the forest.
Okay, you need to use Electro to quicken.
Come a little closer.
This.
I hear everything.
Do you now? You hear everything with those big ears of yours. Oh my gosh, I've been looking forward to this all day. Today I went for a really long hike out in the wilderness for the whole day, and it was a ton of fun. But that means I'm super tired now. But That also means I feel like I really deserve to be playing video games right now. So I'm gonna enjoy all of this. I wanna hike through the temperate rainforest today, and now we're gonna explore the wilderness, the tropical rainforest and desert of Sumeru.
I hear everything. Can't see.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Quicken. What exactly is it quickening? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Anyway, those are the new characters and the new Dendro reactions. That is super awesome. Okie dokie. So we need to claim that. That's some new resources too. Very helpful. Milo, Pala. Okay, there are a lot of new things to check out.
Once there was a
Thanks, Venti. I appreciate that. You know, there's a glorious kingdom. All right. What about this? Ooh, Tighnari and Zhongli. And this. All right, we don't need to pull though because they're gonna give us Collei for free. New domains. I need to unlock a thing before I can set the commissions to Sumeru. Oh my gosh, there is a lot here. Here's the time for the big reveal now. Where on the map is this? It's over here, right? Oh, what is a new teleport there? Whoa! Oh my gosh, they added so much to Sumeru already, considering that they're only rolling it out in stages. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Wait, which domain is that close by? This one. Oh, it's the artifact domain. Thank you for putting that near the entrance. Okay, I'm gonna need this. And... Alright, that's all helpful to know. Okay, I wanna navigate... Oh, I haven't even done my dailies today. Look, I've been busy. Go to the land of the Dendro Archon. Oh my gosh. We are going to the land of the Dendro Archon. Uh-oh, Ether. Where is this new teleport waypoint? Is it above us? No. So it must be down here then. Right there? Is this the way to go? Maybe. I think it is. I think we found the way to go. Let's see. We are approaching very quickly. Okay. So one thing I talked about like on Twitter, I was thinking about how during the whole year of Inazuma's storyline, especially a new Sealy, the Raiden Shogun second story quest, we kind of learned about the different ideals of eternity. We learned about A's ideal of eternity, which was a little bit more concrete and thinking that it's when time and things within it last forever. Whereas then Makoto's ideal of eternity is more that it's the span of all these precious moments within. Oh my gosh, we're here. Okay, I'll continue this as we go along. Oh my gosh, it's that like little boar thing I saw in the video. Whoa.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister.
Yeah, because she was very young.
So, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way
Of
to
course.
Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it.
Oh, Parrot!
That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Oh, I love this music already.
Wait a second.
Hi.
Look! There's someone up ahead!
Hi.
Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers.
I mean, we are lost adventurers, but yes.
We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us
No.
some directions?
Maybe? Huh? Hi.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
I mean, there's probably a reason she ignored us, but it's probably nothing to get so worked up about.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her.
Sounds like a
When we
plan.
get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
They're probably thinking, you guys are so stupid, you don't even know where you are.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Okay. Well, I would like to go and get that statue of the Seven, actually. Angel Sigil. Okay. Harda fruit. Ooh, yummy. They look delicious. Okay, what is that up there? Am I defiling these plants by throwing a rock on them? I don't know. Whoa, there's so much to take in a new land. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. What is this? What is this? Kara's child. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Okay, there is a lot of teleport waypoints there. It's a fungi. Hi. Huh? What were those? Why aren't you talking now? That's probably not part of the Archon quest. Did you see them? Yeah, I did. What are those? Little round plant-like things, right? Gone, just like that. We should ask around when we get the chance. We should. Actually, there's something I need to do right now. Okay, there is Lester Lord Kusanali. Or maybe her predecessor. We don't know yet. Resonate with Dendro. Now, we have our very own Dendro character. Propagate! Oh, I like that. That's fun to say. I saw the propagate germinate in the video. How do I... Scatter! How do I... press... I don't know how to connect with this thing. I see L, B, and X, but it's not working. Anyway. We'll keep following this lady here.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
Okay. Sure.
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case.
Well, we don't know what's in here.
She's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions
How about
again?
no? Maybe we shouldn't bother her.
It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly.
Yeah, we should probably leave her alone.
Oh! What a lovely smell!
Yeah, it does seem like it would smell lovely.
This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Maybe. Uh-oh. Ether? What is this?
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
This smell, something's not right.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Interesting. Why would it make Ether feel sick? I've got to get out of here. Huh? Oh no. I think I'm going to pass out.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap.
Oh no. Why would it affect only Ether? What is that? Looks like we're being taken somewhere. This is the tree. This is Irminsul. Whoa. Beautiful. But also very eerie. This is the tree which has connected to all the ley lines, right? But what's the connection between Ether and all the ley lines? What is happening? What was that? I hear whispering. Continue following the voice. I was theorizing that in the trailer, when we hear the voice that says, "The world forget me," I was theorizing that's Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. That's the line I was talking about. The world forget me. Who could be saying that?
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Paimon, who are you talking to?
You can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about.
Collei!
Oh, are you awake now?
Hi. Yes.
Thank goodness, Traveler, you're finally awake!
Thanks for finding help for us, Paimon. Where am I?
Well, we're at... good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot
You
to
always
ask
seem
what
to be
place
in too much of a panic
This is
whenever we
the
pass
Narada.
out.
It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Collei. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Well, thank you very much for your help.
Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
No, I seem to be fine, except this taste in my mouth, it's so bitter. Oh, that you use, like, the herbal medicines?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
Well, it seemed to do the trick,
Before
so
I forget,
thanks.
Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
I like this music and the scenery, all the tropical leaves.
Whoops!
Oh, whoops.
Collei, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you
Hello,
must be
Tighnari.
careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like
I
right
see,
smack
somebody
on his
is
forehead
getting
so
a
others can
lecture.
remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a plan. Hi.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master.
Yes, sir.
Forest Watcher Tighnari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well.
Okay, do tell.
It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
So it's like meditation.
In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's
so
cognition,
we're one of the select
as you
few.
experienced firsthand.
Now, why would that be?
Does that make sense?
Yes, that all makes sense.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Like, kinda. You described what you saw while unconscious. It was very vivid. Yeah, I know that's hard to believe.
Collei, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Okay.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tighnari.
Was it something I said?
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
But we need to get to Sumeru City.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you.
Alright, do tell.
Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape.
Okay.
If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
What? What is that?
Ooh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you?
Yeah, what are you doing to
Even though
me?
your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else.
Okay.
The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky.
Okay.
For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
Alright, that makes sense.
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl
Oh
of medicine
no,
for
more
you.
herbal medicine.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and
Yeah, I'll say.
Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good.
Yeah, are you okay
Probably be
there?
best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you
Yeah,
know.
I feel it's a little weird. I feel like somebody was trying to communicate to us in that dream.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Yeah, my body does feel a little weird, but what I mean is, I don't think what I saw were hallucinations. One thing I am very curious about is when we did 2.8, the event, and the Fatui had that machine that kind of was creating hallucinations and dreams, they said that it had to do with a god, and then we heard a voice at the end saying that it had something to do with my power, and then the Dendro symbol. So
You mean the vision of tree roots?
I
and
think the
red stars you saw?
hallucinations are related
And if
to
those were
a certain god we're gonna meet.
What could they be?
I'm not sure. When I saw the vision, I felt as if I was standing deep underground. But the red sky, could it have been Conria? Could it have been Conria?
Paimon trusts your judgment here, but why didn't you say anything about it to Tighnari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
He probably wasn't telling us the truth. He definitely knows more than he's letting on.
Huh? You mean that Tighnari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Maybe because all of us would get in trouble if we saw something that we weren't supposed to see. Exactly, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet.
And also because I was
earlier.
very tired, that's why.
That settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
Sounds good. Thanks, Paimon.
But it seems like asking Tighnari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's start by having a chat with Collei.
Good idea. Collei's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs
Yes,
in Sumeru.
customs in Sumeru, that might be useful to know. Ooh, we get a night of rest. Tighnari's been really nice though, letting us use his room. But that also might mean he's trying to get something from us. I don't know. Can we trust him yet? If it wasn't for the forest's alleviating effect on disease, someone with Eleazar would never have been allowed to be a forest ranger. Eleazar? Huh? Who are you? What are you doing here? Why are you asking about that? I'm just, passing by. Right. This is Gandharvaville. You can rest here if you're tired. If you don't want to be educated by the forest watchers, then take a look at the stuff on the notice board. Forgive me for being unable to say more. I see, so people are very uptight in this place. Oh, we're not very far, right? Okay. We did not make it very far at all. But that's good. What is this? Okay. That is cool, but I'm wondering what that is. Oh, you were the guy that they were talking about, Farbald. I picked Rukashava mushrooms every day. My waist is sore and my back aches, and I'm only in my 20s. Ah, sounds tough. Ah, no kidding. Picking mushrooms requires endless bending down. It gets real horrible after a while. Luckily, the academia requires a huge supply of Rukashava mushrooms, so I get a steady job from this. My current goal is to save some more, buy a house in the city, and live there. About Rukashava mushrooms. Rukashava mushrooms are great stuff. You know by the name that they must have something amazing left by Greater Lord Rukadevata. I think, they can serve as cooking ingredients, herbs, and maybe fertilizer? Well, from what the sound of it was, with what Tighnari was saying, maybe you should be careful about eating those. Well, I'm not sure. Since the Akasha didn't tell me all its uses, I guess I didn't need to know. As long as the academia needs it, I can always make money from it. The only thing I do know is that it's a great ingredient for cooking. Here is some for you. Take a try. Alright, that's the first indicator we have about the Akasha, which is kind of... that's their way of distributing knowledge as a resource, right? But apparently he doesn't need to know what the mushrooms are used for, so that's a resource withheld. Sumeru Rose, ooh. Even an idiot can cook awesome food with this fresh meat. I'd like some fresh meat too. Ooh, mushroom hodgepodge, delicious pita pocket. Whoa, you sell some pretty interesting stuff. I wish you could sell me some recipes. Okay, I'll talk to you as well. Hello. It's my first time hearing your footsteps. Sorry, but I'm blind, so I can't be of any help to you. Still, my hearing is very good. Hello. Oh, hello. Travelers, merchants, and adventurers frequent Gandharvaville, but your footsteps are more agile than theirs. You must be a lively and lovable youngster. That's a good thing, very rare to come by in Sumeru right now. Young traveler, may the Greater Lord watch over you. About the Greater Lord. The Greater Lord may be gone, but the people of Sumeru will never forget the blessings she bestowed upon us. Youngster, I'm sure you know that every blade of grass and leaf in this land is a blessing from the Greater Lord. Human life is too short. Will I be alive to see the Dendro Archon bring Sumeru back to its former glory? So interesting. We're learning about the attitudes that people have towards the original Archon. Okay, where is this? Where is the? Oh, there it is. The Dendro, Dendrocula. So that would be what it's called. The city above the forest. Very nice. Oh, it's so refreshing to just get to explore a brand new area. Oh my gosh. No. Either. Don't fall. How do I? I have to like be not looking at it? Yes. Dendroculus, a substance has accumulated the intense dendro. Okay, it's the same as the other ones from the other regions. Which is all good. Hey, is there anything I can do to, can I upgrade these yet? No, I don't have the stuff I need. Alright, that is fine. Propagate! Why is it lagging? Okay, there we go. Probably because something just spawned in.
Next, let's see your right hand.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you guys.
But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Collei, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
Ooh, encounter what?
Too. Am I useless to everyone now?
No, Collei,
Don't
you're
talk
not
like
useless.
that, Collei. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now.
Yeah, Collei, you
there you
are very
Feeling any
special.
better?
Is there something we can help with?
Since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Yeah. Let's make
Seems
ourselves
you're not
useful.
the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Collei could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up
that
to
sounds
it, you can
fun.
be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Okay.
Tighnari,
I'm totally up to that. We do that all the time back in Mondstadt.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Collei.
Yes.
Yay,
you can
alright.
count on me.
Looks like because of us now, Collei gets a cool job too.
So, Collei, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for
Like
Master,
us, we're travelers.
well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Okay, let's do that.
Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave
This
the task
way?
of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
What is this? Like, how do I use these? I'm still trying to figure out, do I have to turn my back to it? That's what I had to do last time. I don't know. Check the lamps. Okay, anyway, I was talking about how... Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna get interrupted again. What is this? Is this... What is this?
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Oh my gosh, what are you? Hi. You are just chilling. I love you. We were talking about A and Makoto, the different ideals of eternity. What if there's something
This
similar
lamp seems to be getting a
between...
little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good.
These are lamps? I'd love to see them turn on at night. Greater Lord Rukadevata and Lesser Lord Kusanali. That they may have... It seems as
The
they
Statue
might
of the
have
Seven is up on
slightly
top of that
varying
large
ideals
rock
of
formation.
wisdom. Is
You
what
must have
would
seen
be
it when
my
you came
guess
down
would be
this
the
road
theme
before.
of
It's pretty high up there, isn't
this
it?
Archon quest.
Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
No need to worry. I'm a terrific climber. Oh, don't say that
Oh?
either, but yes.
I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you
We
and
don't-
help
we
you
don't
with those
need
hard-to-reach
footing.
areas.
We literally just scale up any wall.
By the way, Collei, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, What's she like?
Yeah.
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people
Yeah.
of Sumeru,
Sounds
she's
like they
not only
very
a
much
symbol of
appreciate her.
wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Ooh, Ether is getting smart. Sounds exactly like what happened to Raiden Makoto. Does it coincide with Kanria?
According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh?
Hmm.
You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry. We
I
understand.
think it's because people even in Sumeru don't really
No,
understand
it's
their
not
current
that.
god.
I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Yeah, we do. We met her the very first
Amber?
person that
You
we
mean-
met on our journey. Amber, the outrider of the Knights of Favonius?
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you
Yeah.
ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
It sounds like you really look up to her.
Sorry.
Huh?
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
Yeah, you could definitely tell that Amber
Sorry.
is a big inspiration
I
for
was rambling
Collei.
on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Collei. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So,
Yeah.
how do you know that we've met Amber?
Yeah, how do you know that we
After
met
I returned
Amber?
to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters.
Oh. Oh,
In one
that's
letter,
cool.
She mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind talking about it now.
So please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
It's okay. It sounds like it's not that easy to find out about Lesser Lord Kusanali anyway.
We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Sarastana until you mentioned them.
Yeah, that's very helpful
I'm happy that
information.
was
Thanks.
helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon?
Good question. Answer away, Ether.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Yeah, no problem.
We are friends after all, right?
Yeah, Paimon's right. We're friends.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Okay, sounds good. So, we normally... hang on.
I'm not a very good climber, so I'll just let you handle the statue. I'll go
Alright,
check
sounds
the
good.
facilities up ahead. By the way, once we're done with our work here, would you like to chat some more?
Of course. We must protect Collei. Okay, so normally, when we perceive like wisdom, we're thinking about like a lot of, wisdom comes from experience, right? So, an Archon with a lot of experience, with seeing the world, would be one that we associate as being a god of wisdom, right? And it sounded like in the trailer that some of the sages were not happy about Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death. So it left me wondering, is it because they don't trust a younger Archon to fill the place of their previous one? Or is it even more of a sentimental attachment to their previous Archon? But either way,
Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small.
yes, but which Archon is it?
Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Oh, you're
Or
asking
Lesser Lord
me?
Kusanali?
That's the question I was gonna ask you. I think it's Greater Lord
You
Rukkhadevata.
might be right. The statue does look kinda old.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's
Yeah.
get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Sounds good. Oh, I thought we have to actually like clean it ourselves.
Nice work. That's one clean statue.
One clean
Let's head
statue.
down and meet up with Collei.
Sitting on a leaf, that's so cool. I see one of those creatures again! Oh my gosh, they are so cute. So maybe they don't trust a younger Archon with wisdom as much as they do with the previous one. But I was saying on Twitter, what if the fact that the new Dendro Archon is younger and more childlike, that gives her like, an innocent and fresh perspective of the world? Is that not in itself also a form of wisdom? Anyway, just some thoughts. Hello, Collei. Let's see the sun setting now.
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Okay.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, some restraint, please.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Collei is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you like them.
Pita pockets, that's what the other guy was selling.
Whoops!
Oh,
No, you dropped it on the ground.
it's okay, I'll eat it off
Not
the
to
ground.
worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Is that why they're too slippery?
Oh,
Hmm.
whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
That's okay, we'll still eat it. We enjoy the pitas together with Collei.
Those pitas are amazing. You're quite the cook, Collei.
Yeah, that was awesome, thanks.
Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal
Ooh,
cooking pointers, so you'll be
that
making
sounds
your own
great.
pita
Thank
pockets in no
you.
time.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Collei. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
That's okay.
So,
I'm pretty clumsy too.
Collei, don't you think that Tighnari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy
That's true.
moments.
I never say anything.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted.
See, I believe that,
My
except
part
he's
of the
still
Veteran
hiding
Rangers say
information
the
from us,
Master is from
so...
some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature.
Explains the big
Oh.
ears.
By the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
That does sound something Tighnari would say. It'd be weird to say the other one, so I'll say this one.
Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses.
Yeah.
Master could obviously have a bright future in the academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me.
And he's always staying close to the plants and his research, which is a good way to do it, instead of just studying from up in the city.
Oh, speaking of Tighnari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
Well, that's nice of him.
Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way
Oh,
here.
Paimon, what did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, why, oh why, is he going to die? He probably started to get under Master's
Oh,
skin after a
Paimon.
while.
I appreciate that, though.
Don't laugh.
I appreciate Paimon
Genuinely
cares about us.
concerned about you.
But unfortunately, you can't get into the way of the people saving us. Oh, this is fun.
Hey! Now even Collei started to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some primordial wrath!
Primordial wrath?
No! Don't touch me!
You know, Paimon, maybe you shouldn't actually go, like, actually hitting people. Do you actually do that? Huh?
Oh, sorry, Collei. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
It's okay. Paimon shouldn't have done
Are
that.
you okay? What's the matter?
Don't assume that you understand other people's experiences and that it's okay to just do stuff
I'm sorry.
that close
I
up
must have startled you both reacting like that.
without asking them or knowing their
Well,
backgrounds
it's
first.
getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharva
Depending on what the
now.
situation
I
is.
think Master and the others should be back by now too.
Yeah. Because we know about Collei's
What
background,
was
but
up with
it seems
Collei
Paimon
just
doesn't.
now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Return to Gandharvaville. Yeah, save Primordial Wrath for, like, us. But you should make sure that you're aware if somebody else might be sensitive about something.
Ah,
Hi.
Traveler, you've returned.
Hello.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Collei by any chance?
Oh, Collei? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Yeah. We gotta make sure she's okay. Wait until 8 o'clock the next day. Alright. Whoa, look at the... What is that over there at the sand? Oh, there's some crazy stuff for us to explore. Beyond this little town.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Collei, and still can't figure out what
Oh,
the
chronic
problem might
illness.
be.
Oh, we're gonna learn about Collei's story now.
Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's
Yeah,
go check on her.
probably. What is this? Okay. I gotta learn how these work. Maybe I should have read the tutorial on them. That would have been helpful.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here? Where's Collei?
I came to check on Collei's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Oh no.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Collei has been dealing with for some time. Collei has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself.
I see.
I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing
Maybe
for
that's
her
why
to have you
Tighnari
two
keeps
here.
telling her to hold back a bit too,
Tighnari,
because he's
what's
really caring
wrong
about
with
her.
Collei?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Collei just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Yeah, Collei was like one of the main characters in the manga. Oh, there's a time trial. I want to try this. Hang on. I'm sorry, Tighnari. I'm getting a little distracted, I know, but we have to get all these dendro particles. Dendro particles. Collect 6 dendro particles. Mushroom. Bouncy mushroom. Oh, I have to do this. 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 How do I... What? How do I make this thing jump?
By royal decree.
Oh, that's how. Okay. Maybe I didn't need to do any of that, but that was cool to watch the mushroom light up
keep
with
this close.
Electro. This is cool though. I'm glad we're actually addressing Collei's story in the main Archon quest.
Alright, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
Yeah, let's do
To be
that.
honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Collei told me just now. I've
Oh, yeah,
also
we're-
heard all
we're
about
pretty
your deeds
famous.
in Yue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Collei is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Collei asked me to.
Okay.
And honestly
And that's
speaking,
because she trusts
I was
us.
against Collei revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Collei? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Elazar, we heard someone else talk about
Yes,
that in the
it's
village.
a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia.
I
In its
see.
final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds
They
terrifying.
lose all control over their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Collei seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Oh, I see.
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
I see. So at the end of the manga, even though they cured the poison that the Fatui gave her, did they still not cure her original disease? Oh no.
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Collei's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Collei over to an organization known as the Fatui after
Yeah.
one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Yeah.
Ah,
The
it
Fatui.
appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some
Yeah, we're
explanation.
very familiar.
Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Collei and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
Oh no.
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Collei was with them. However, Collei's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Collei is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh,
Yeah, which
Collei,
is why you
thank you
shouldn't
so much
touch somebody
suffering.
without
Oh, by the way,
understanding
Paimon,
how they
Collei
might be
wanted me
sensitive
tell
to
you
that.
she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
That's okay, I
She
understand.
doesn't need to apologize.
Yeah,
None of this is her fault at all.
it's not her fault.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her.
Yep.
Collei once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care of her.
If she trusts us as her friends, then we will have to protect her as her friends. Alright, how's Collei's condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Collei's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now.
I see.
All right. Now that I've told you about Collei's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Collei too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the traveler.
Yes,
You must
we are
follow
also
closely
plenty
and listen
capable,
to
as you've
every
now learned.
instruction.
No problem.
Yes, sir. We will listen
Let's
to
go then.
everything you say.
We'll be looking
I
for a
swear.
plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help
Nilo
those afflicted with
Tapupala.
Elazar recover their energy.
I see.
Hey, Tighnari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Well, that's good.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
Oh, yeah, because it's a lotus,
You are
right?
correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me.
No! I did not scare it.
The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species.
Oh, I don't even need to activate the...
Take the Kalpalata,
Sure.
for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
I'm sure that drives you crazy, doesn't it?
Huh. Okay then.
As a botanist trying to explain your field of study to other people.
Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari.
Battle music! Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari. That might be a little hard to do, considering, you know, he's a botanist. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Brightwood. Oh, got new wood. Yeah, this is not going so well considering I haven't been able to upgrade my talents. Interesting. Yeah, I thought that after like Sino came and like performed like an exorcism or whatever on Collei, I thought that removed the Fatui stuff, which it did. But then I thought that would also have cured her because the Fatui thing was supposed to like cure her, but like at a price, right? But it seems that now that they've removed that, her disease came back. Oh, that's... Well, I'm glad we got to meet Collei again. I guess we're meeting her for the first time. Sweet flower. I see, these are so pretty. Look at them. I love lotus flowers. They're just like, they're floating on the water in the lily pads. They drift along, yet are rooted in the water. Oh, so beautiful.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere
Also, I
in this
noticed they
area.
use like the kind of
Let's
like
split up and begin
subscript.
searching.
Or not superscript
If you
above
could manage to
the
gather
words a
4
lot
of them,
now.
that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here
Kind
once
of
you've
like
gathered the needed
in
amount.
Japanese, but They've been using that a lot in this game. Oh, I collected all the flowers already.
We've gathered enough.
Yeah.
Hey, Tighnari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Here they
take
are.
a look. Good, very good. These are all
Also, I'm
excellent
sorry, I didn't
quality.
listen to you. I should have asked you first before I grabbed them.
I'm quite glad you
It's
two
just I
came
saw the
along.
quest marker
Your
up there.
exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Okay.
Hey, Tighnari!
Hello. How's it going? Hi.
Oh, Tighnari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago?
Uh-oh.
What are they doing back so
Maybe they
early?
have something to report.
Let's go find out what's going on.
They'd only be back early if there was something to report on. Oh no.
Scatter!
Scatter! Okay, so we're just doing Dendro against the water doesn't do anything. Hello there. Forest ranger friends.
Tighnari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
A withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius
Oh,
of the
no.
contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough
Radius?
view to tell.
I guess
No
that is a
one in our
good way of
patrol team
measuring it,
had a
isn't
vision,
it?
and it appeared to still be spreading, so we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay,
I
I
see.
understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two
What?
back to
No
Gandharvaville.
way are we going back to
Wait,
Gandharvaville.
Tighnari, why don't you let us help you?
Yeah, we don't get affected by elemental stuff either, so...
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a
true.
unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering.
The withering.
The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before
Yeah,
approaching
we do a
such
lot of
places.
things even though we don't have
Yes,
vision.
Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous
Yeah,
place.
you know, realistically, we
As
probably
Amir
should
said,
head back.
Only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements,
But
will be
we
able to
are
resist
the
withering's
protagonists.
corrosive
We're the
effects for a time.
traveler. We go
That's right.
everywhere
If
danger
any of the
goes.
forest rangers without a
Danger
vision come
follows
across the withering
us.
zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tighnari here. Only
Okay.
someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
Well, just like many places in Teyvat, people were surprised to find out that there is someone who can control the elements without a vision.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
It's a long story.
Don't worry.
Just make a plant
He doesn't
grow.
have vision, but he's a real pro at
Like,
using the power
make
of
the wind
elements.
appear. Then you have to do something cool.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case,
Although,
all
I don't know
right,
how
you
this
two may
works for
accompany me.
Paimon. Can Paimon also control the elements? I always wondered about this.
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
It's fine. You're gonna teach us anyway, so you may as well teach us now. I see. Lotus flowers. Oh, this is so peaceful and beautiful. And then over there, we have the withering.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Oh no, everything looks so bleak.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash.
Interesting.
Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
Yeah, me neither.
That is the withering.
Huh.
All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather.
Okay.
It could become a matter of life
Will
and
you
death.
explain to us what causes the
ready
withering
then?
zones after?
Let's go.
Or maybe you don't even know. Maybe that's gonna be our job to find out. Maybe that ties in with our quest of why we are here.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Okay. What is this? Summon Dendro. Okay, do explain. These strange spirits that accompany the appearance of auspicious branches are Dendro that symbolize the power of Dendro. When charge attacks and aimed shots are hit, Dendro will attack alongside them. They're also... So this is very much like the Electro Grana. Okay. When those who manipulate the elements are facing one such crest, they can use to travel swiftly. You know, these are very much like the Inazuma ones as well. Bouncy mushrooms. The seen and unseen. With the Trilakshana creatures are activating Electro, they would... Okay. Okie dokie. What is this? Uh-oh. Why is there a bar at the bottom that's, like, not filled up? Loom!
Oz, reveal thyself!
This seems like very intense music. Is this the normal Sumeru battle music? Or is this because we are in a scary place? I'll click Dendro and then attack the withering branches with charge attacks or aim shots. Okay. So I get this. Then I... That work? That worked. Good. Good to know. That's something working. Anything that's red, right? Well, if the thing lasts. This is very intense music. Oh, I see there's 3 things around us, and we have to use as many as we can to fight this. Is this even what we're trying to fight? This music seems like it's gotta be too intense for this to be the normal Sumeru battle. I bet it's because we're in the withering zone. Hello, I'm sorry, Mushroom. You will have to pay the price. Okay, why'd that do damage to us, though? I don't like this. This is scary.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
The tumor. Oh, that's the tumor. I see. What are you? Okay, I want to try my burst. If I don't die, that is.
Propagate!
Propagate. Okay. What did I just say? Oh, I'd like to try this out before I die.
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature. Scatter!
Come on! We can do it!
We can do it! Oh, that actually heals a lot. I forgot how good I built. I actually built up my Barbara now, and she's actually good. Okay, we really need to level up Aether's talents so I can actually try out these cool Dendro powers. Yeah, today's Tuesday, right?
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Okay. Today is Tuesday, right? So, talents, what do we use? Oh, right, I can't see it. Alright, it's the one with the tulips. I can't see it because of my controller. Okay, well, what is the one right now? It is not the one with the tulips, so apparently I can't upgrade it today. That is just as well. It's like I hear whispering almost. It's kind of scary. Oh, destroy. Destroy the tumor of withering. Oh, look, we healed the landscape. That's so great.
Everything's returning to normal now.
Yay!
Yes, thanks to you two. we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
That's good.
Tighnari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried
Yeah,
about
Tighnari,
something?
why does it feel like you're
It's
hiding
that
stuff from
obvious,
us
huh?
still?
Alright, it's like this.
Okay.
Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If
Okay.
that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
Oh no.
This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants.
Yeah.
And most
I
disturbingly,
can see how that might be
as
really
the
bad.
appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Collei's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh?
Oh
Well,
no.
why's that?
Yeah, why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world.
The depths of the
By
world.
way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
Yes. Like like how Ether noticed the tree he saw was looked like it was underground and the sky was red like Conria. I think I've heard it somewhere before.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of
see.
ley lines, right?
Yeah.
They're like the roots of Irminsul.
Yeah,
spreading and
exactly. It's the
extending from a
tree that
massive cavern
all the
deep
ley lines
underground, all the way up to the surface.
connect to, but I never really occurred to me that Irminsul would actually be into that. But yes, I guess that's 100% what
Ley
Ether
lines
saw.
continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from
This is a
ancient
theme we've
times
seen multiple
to present
times
day.
in this game.
The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul.
I see.
And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Huh? You mean Irminsul is sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time until a cure is found.
If we
All right,
cure
that's
Irminsul, will
enough
that
on this
also
topic for the
cure
time
Collei's
being.
disease?
Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back
If
to
her disease is
Gandharva.
progressing with the progression of Irminsul's disease. We're learning a lot today. Irminsul is also connected to Conria, right? The ley lines. Remember, we just learned in the Hidden Strife event that one of the last kings of Conria was named King Irmin. So I already wonder, is there some sort of connection between Irmin and Irminsul? There's no way that's a coincidence, right? So definitely, and this part of the Archon quest is going to have a lot of tie-ins with the incident in Conria 500 years ago. Specifically because that is where the previous Dendro Archon died and the new one was born. Everything's going to tie back to those events. And we're already seeing a lot of connections to Conria. Come on, see? Ether, you're not a good climber. Oh, I didn't realize all of that about Collei's story, that she's still suffering from that disease. We must protect Collei at all costs. She is very pure. Look at this place. It's wonderful. Bird. I'm sorry, you don't see me. I don't wanna hurt the bird. I just wanna take pictures of the wildlife here, but It looks like I'm gonna be needing to get Aloy and Sayu out. In order to actually get some wildlife photos in this place. And this is actually not the best angle, but there you get the Statue of the Seven and the village. Okie dokie. Well, we dealt with the Withering Zone. Wait until the next one.
Oh, Tighnari, you all made it back. How did it go?
And we made it back
The
alive.
withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that?
Bird, hello.
Oh no, Hypatia!
Hypatia? Wait.
Huh? What's wrong, Tighnari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's
Yeah.
the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Yeah, we tried to ask her for directions.
How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh.
Uh-huh.
What's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help.
There's so much fruit out in the
go.
wild. Well, I guess it's not all of it's
Wait,
edible.
she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few
Maybe they have
lines
a
on the
different
paper?
language here, Paimon.
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some
Interesting.
emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler,
What, you
could
mean
you two
Paimon?
bring these to her?
Sorry, that was bad.
You want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see.
Oh, you're gonna...
So, how do you feel?
It's a light and refreshing fragrance.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
Guess not. Guess we've gotten used to
Wait,
it.
how'd you know that he'd be okay this
Maybe
time,
he didn't.
Tighnari?
Maybe he just wanted to try it
Back
out.
when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine.
Okay.
And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
So you know that we saw Irminsul then.
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you.
That's fine, we've been deceived
Because
many
what you
times.
saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be
So
entrusted
you're
with the
like
fate
the
of Sumeru.
Ayaka of Sumeru.
Now, after seeing you
Your
in
job is
action
to
with
make
my own
sure if
eyes,
we
you
are
have
the chosen
earned my
one.
confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So what exactly was it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained
Oh,
within
Irminsul's
Irminsul itself.
memories.
I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead.
Okay.
Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
Interesting.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she
Well,
completely ignored us the
Well,
last time
she
we
ignored
tried
us because we were
talking to her.
interrupting her meditation, so...
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
Okay, you gonna give us the food? Uh-huh. Look at us just enjoying Sumeru. Hello, bird. It's like a messenger pigeon in Mondstadt, except here they have parrots. Or some sort of tropical bird.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Sounds
also,
good.
Here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Oh, thank goodness. Thanks, Tighnari.
No. I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Yeah, no worries.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Okay. We should go actually back to the statue of the seven and offer the Dendroculus to whichever of the two possible gods this is. Wait, we did over 20 in the first stage? I don't like the sound of this. That means that there's a lot, because I heard in Mondstadt we need to offer 1 to get to level 2. That is not a good sign. We need 20 to get to the first one.
In the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Let's do that. Hello. We're super sorry for interrupting you the other day. It was an accident.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try
Yeah, I think as a
area.
scholar who lives out in the forest, maybe she would know the different... Huh? Different, fruits. What was that sound? Paimon? Paimon, why did you leave us alone? Well, we're the ones going deeper into the cave that made us sick last time. There's some... What is... It's Hypatia. Is she okay? Huh? What is that? Hello? Huh? Just like that would get knocked out again, I'm sure. That thing had such a cute smile. What was it? Oh, he looks upset.
There you are.
Hi.
Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry. Eat
Alright.
water.
She somehow has more energy than I expected.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Wait. Why does it look super
What was
foggy
that
outside
mushroom
all of a
thing we just
sudden?
saw?
Anyway,
What was
let's
that?
go look around.
It was cute, but in a creepy sort of way. Silent seeker of knowledge. It does seem like poor planning though if she was fasting and then
Looking like this.
didn't have any food for when she stopped fasting. Where are we? This is not where we just came in from. There must be a logical explanation for this, I'm sure.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let's go
We're probably
investigate the
actually
area.
hallucinating now. Proceed onward and go through the tree hollow. This is... Sumeru has such soothing music. I love this. Well, maybe at least it's just the forest at the very least.
Wow, this place is huge. I knew
Whoa.
there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Okay, so we have the mushrooms of the 3 types that we need. Actually, no, never mind. That's cryo. Okay, so... But the 3 types of... that have new reactions with Dendro, or I guess old reactions. It's cool. Propagate! We finally get to try using your burst. What is this? What is this? It just says it's like a Dendro field? Yeah, I already bounced on a mushroom for the time trial challenge. But thanks anyway. Okay, hang on. Oh, we can go in there. Okay, I want to see what happens if I zap it then. Will I get to jump even higher? Oh, come on, Oz. You see it right there. Wait. Can you not shoot this? I guess not. I guess this one is... We're not supposed to affect it. Okay. Alright, just over here. Or up there? I don't know. What is over here? What is this? What is that? Look at how green and lush and full of plants this place is. Oh, I knew I'd love the place that is Dendro. Because it's just gonna be so full of life. That's another thing I was thinking about with Dendro. Dendro you associate is also associated with life. So we have life and wisdom being the themes here. And you could think of life as in being like a tree that has lasted for 1,000 years and lived for a very long time. Or you could think of life as something that is a new sprout, something that has just been born into the world. Well, that's a good way to think about Greater Lord Rukkhadevata and Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? One is like a tree that has stood for a long time, and another is like a brand new sprout. But I mean, what? Huh? This is a quaint room? Investigate the quaint room. Why are we in Inazuma?
Huh? What happened just now?
Why are we in Inazuma?
Suddenly change?
This is Inazuma style. It's like Kazuha's domain in the summer event. Actually, it's almost exactly like Kazuha's domain. Okay. Sure. Oh, now we're on the other side of this gate. Pick up. So you will sometimes find primeval rosin and sealed paths that correspond to them within domains in Sumeru. Collect 3 primeval rosins within these domains to unlock the corresponding path. So you're telling me this is a domain. Interesting. I will remember that. Also, I want this chest. I see. I have a problem here. I want the adventurer's experience, though. We're gonna need to go check out the artifact domain and get some artifacts. Assuming I can clear out enough artifact space. Yay! This is... I love the bouncy mushrooms. Those are so much fun. Oh no, we're inside a plant. Ooh. This is the one that was in the video of the performance. Swirls of Shamsir. What is still here? You. How dare. And we didn't get to hear very much of it. Alright, we gotta deal with this artifact situation before I get some new artifacts as well. What do I wanna... I don't know what I wanna upgrade anymore. Like, none of this stuff is like I'm particularly excited about. Sure. I think I've been doing this one last few times. Yay. Wait, no, shoot, I did it again. I didn't mean to... Oh, that's a lot of crit damage. I didn't mean to use all the little vials, because that doesn't count towards the cap, I think, so... I'm just gonna like, save those, whatever. Oh, we're like a little seed. Where are we going? This is beautiful, but what is it? It's a flower. I mean, the scene is beautiful. With all like the green, the sparkles and the green effects. And there's the second rosin. What is this? Okay, they're telling us to get out of here. Alright, you got your thing now. Please leave. Or else we will kill you with flowers. and pretty things. How do you expect me to get up here?
Scatter!
Scatter. Scatter where? What am I... Am I climbing something? Can you climb these? Yes? No? I'm sorry. Where do you actually want me to go? Oh. I see. Let's see. I need to get back up on a standable surface then. So you're gonna need to let me up, mushroom. Well, I'm pressing LB and X, so I don't. It's not my fault. It's not working. I need to go back over here. Look at the sparkles in the water. Okay, I see it. Yes, there we go. I'm still learning how those work, but I'll eventually get the hang of it. Eventually. Where are we headed to? Oh, yeah, they're rosin. Okay. What was that thing we just hallucinated, though? This one's, it's not like within proximity, like the Electrograina. This is like, can you literally see it? It's in your line of vision. It will move you. Now, where are we going? Mushrooms, look at this. Uh-oh, where are we going again? Is it the courtyard far down the corridor? Why are we...
What is going on here? This place is
yeah, why do you keep sending us back to Inazuma?
Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Uh-oh. And it's not a good sign when Ether doesn't look too good. Alright, it's one of these again, right? This? You literally use the same music they did in Kazuha's. This is literally Kazuha's house. It also looks kind of like the place where Kamuna Harunosuke kind of like ascended away from the real world from. Okay, was that not what I was supposed to do? Literally, I'm standing here. Okie dokie. We are going to have to look for something. These trees. The screen. No, it's gotta be this, right? Oh, this angle. Okay. Uh-oh. Why did it turn hazy? It turned hazy like when we fought the Raiden Shogun. Are we hallucinating? This is most definitely some sort of hallucination that mushroom gave us, right? Why would we go back to Inazuma from Sumeru? Okay, that's really helpful to that. It's just as long as you can look at it, you can go there. You can travel to really far away spots that way. I gotta look up there, and as long as you're looking at it, it works. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, no, this is definitely some sort of hallucination. There's no reason we should be fighting the Abyss Herald this early on in the Archon quest.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Yeah, what are you plotting?
Plotting? You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
I think the mushroom is making us see things. You're gonna make me fight him though.
Spring forth!
Spring forth! No.
Time to go.
Oh, I like this music too. We are getting to try out all of the battle music this time.
My night.
we gotta get it down to the shield phase. There. Just right on cue. I was reading the patch notes, it looks like they kind of gave Kazuha a little bit of a buff, and then they made it like the vertical distance for like the pulling for the Chihaya Brew. The pulling distance vertically is expanded. I guess that doesn't really help that much, considering most of the time. I knew it's a hallucination. Most of the time we're doing damage, it's horizontal distance.
Why can we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him
I think we're
before.
hallucinating, but why would Paimon be here unless Paimon's also part of the hallucination and she is still out there outside looking for the scholar?
Was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
I must still find my sister.
Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant?
Yeah, I know you work for her, but still, we're gonna look for her. Even though we met her and she doesn't want to be found.
Long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug.
That's not true. She said that home is wherever we are together. This cannot be real.
Bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless.
No, I refuse.
But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Looks like we're gonna die here now. It's okay, because we actually get splashed with water and wake up. I hope. That is what's happening, right? I hope. Or did we actually die here? I knew it! It was the mushroom, and the real Paimon's gonna come in right now. What was all that just now? Strange. It feels like I was just dreaming for a moment there, but I can't remember what I saw. There's our real Paimon.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
Ah, so sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Sorry, I kinda zoned out for a second there.
Are you okay? That's really
I
not
think it
like
was the
you.
mushroom. The mushroom did it.
Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make
I
sure
guess we'll
she's
just have to
alright
cook her
first.
some new food.
Whoa,
Oh, so you got some
wait a
poinsettias.
sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Yeah. After giving the semi-conscious Hypatia some water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tighnari, is that you?
Hi. Are you okay? We were sent to help you. Hello.
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tighnari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
Yes. We give the letter to Hypatia, so now she trusts us. Right? Right?
I see. So, you're friends of Tighnari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you.
No worries. We could say the same to you.
I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
We did?
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived.
Yeah.
We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Is your neighbor the
Your
mushroom?
neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Is it a little round creature that looks something like a cabbage?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Yeah. The mushroom itself is not the hallucination, but it definitely causes hallucination.
Hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't
Look,
it a little too
Paimon,
crazy
that
to believe?
seems to have been happening a
No,
lot.
I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor
Yeah, it seems to be
exactly?
some sort of mushroom, but
I'm
there are
not
many
sure
types
what
of
it's
mushrooms.
called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon.
I see.
I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul.
Oh.
Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a
Yeah,
small
that
figure
thing.
at
Oh,
the
it's not a
opening of the
mushroom, it's a
cave.
cabbage.
In my curiosity, I
Oh
began
my
to walk
gosh,
over
look
to
at
the
that
creature.
face.
They must have already been
I
used
don't
to
know
me
whether
living in
that's
the
cute
cave,
or scary
because
looking
they
at
didn't
it.
seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to.
What?
It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Alright, that's pretty cute.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone.
Interesting.
I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
What fascinating creatures. Sounds like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tighnari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
That's correct. Oh, right. You should probably eat your food.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
That's okay.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier...
I'm sorry, Paimon, but
Anyway,
you're blaming the
looks
wrong
like we'll need to
person. You should be
prepare
blaming
something
the little
ourselves.
cabbage neighbor.
Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup.
Ooh.
You'll love them, Hypatia. There are specialties
Isn't
after
the
all.
satisfying salad also our
Sounds good.
our specialty?
I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tighnari came to visit.
Alright, let's make some food. Let's make some food by the fireside. Where is the fireside? Oh, here's the fireside. There's no make box lunch. Okay. I was gonna say it's not lit. I should light the fire.
All done. Let's use the empty box that Tighnari gave us since we already watched it.
Okay.
Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch, too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
Sounds good.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this.
Yeah, no worries.
Cooking really isn't my forte.
That's okay. Look at this. What does it say? Food that you specifically prepared for Hypatia. The box contains sweet madame and radish veggie soup. You hope Hypatia will like it. Oh, that looks wonderful, delicious and wonderful. I'm sure she will enjoy it a lot. As will we. After a delicious meal together, you tell Hypatia about connecting with Irminsul.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius.
Yeah, we're just a natural
You should know that some
talent.
researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul.
I have a feeling Irminsul was trying to connect to us.
Incense allow people to connect to Irminsul.
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
I see. I totally understand. You understood that, right, Ether?
Naturally. Anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great
Then
understanding.
also, what does this mean about our connection to this world?
But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of spirit-born ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered.
Yeah.
Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of spirit-born ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
That's good. Unless we actually want to connect with Irminsul again. Then we
must
gotta
admit,
try.
I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
It must be quite a
You're really serious
profound
about this whole thing,
experience.
aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Archon at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings.
Oh, you would be good friends with
There is
Mona.
still so much we don't know, especially
You guys could
regarding
talk
the mysteries
about,
that lie in the starry skies. Which is
maybe
why
you
I
wouldn't
must
read the
turn to
stars.
the all-knowing Irminsul for
I
answers.
see.
If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during
Lost
this
their
stage.
minds. That does not sound good.
Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Makes sense.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Yeah, but this
Of course I
probably
do.
wants the knowledge more.
Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor
I wonder if
living
this
nearby.
little neighbor,
I
if you believe
being
that,
able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon.
yeah, I wonder if that's like almost the
But what's
Dendro
strangest
Archon
of
watching
all is
over
that they're
you.
clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh. Is
Do you
that
mean
true?
dream like have like
Yes, well,
goals in life,
to
or
an
dream like
extent.
literally like when you fall
Only
asleep?
Children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Reminds me of the dream I saw from the Aranara, which was
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams.
oh,
The fact that the people of Sumeru
like when you
do
saw
not have
the
dreams
Abyss
is seen
Herald.
as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the God of Wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born
Which
into
I
a family of
think
scholars in
would
Sumeru
be-
City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never
oh, that's so
dreamed again.
sad.
But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream
Oh,
again.
Aranara is the little
It was
cabbage guy.
incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw. I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again.
Huh.
Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out.
It definitely is not. It's fun. And sometimes you need to be...
Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to
Yeah, of
Sumeru
course.
City. They'll look
Yeah.
at you as if you've lost your mind.
You can't be trapped in practicality and reality all the time.
Things he saw when he
Seeing
connected with
things in
Irminsul?
dreams is actually wonderful.
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean?
Yeah.
If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come.
Yeah,
and
no
see me.
worries. Thanks, Hypatia.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Yeah, for sure. Continue chatting before settling down for a good night's rest.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Yes, I agree. Hello.
Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd ever like to ask about, you know where to find me.
Yeah, sure. About
Even though
dreams.
that little neighbor of mine was able to induce a state of dreaming, I doubt they were able to control the actual contents
That's
of the
okay.
dream.
Inducing a
The
state
end
of dreaming
your
is already a
dream
good
seemed quite
step.
Terrifying. Perhaps there's something that's troubling you deep inside?
Yeah, you could say that.
Not to worry, though. I'm sure you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way in the real world.
Aw,
As someone
thanks.
from Sumeru who cannot dream, I needn't ever worry about nightmares. But lately, I've started to feel that I'm somehow missing something without dreams. It's a little hard to explain.
Uh-huh.
Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd ever like to ask about,
It's like
you know
when
where
we
to
first
find
went
me.
to Inazuma and they said, oh, visions represent a person's ambition. But then we actually go and meet people and I realize when you take the visions away, they literally lose all ambition. That's terrifying. Like, it's like, I thought that was figurative, but no, they literally have like the ambition drained out of them. Similarly, I thought when they say that people of Sumeru don't dream, it's like, oh, because there's just like all like reality-hearted adults who only focus on studying only and never have any fun. But then it seems that there's actually a divine power that literally strips people of the ability to dream. I didn't think it was going to be so literal, but I guess it is, and that's terrifying. Also, the whole thing about knowledge being holistically managed as a resource, also a little bit terrifying too.
Sumeru researchers use Spiritborn Ale to assist them in connecting with Irminsul to extract knowledge from it. Though the process can be risky, we believe that the knowledge gained is worth it. Unfortunately, I cannot help you understand your dream. At least not yet. I'm still learning how to attune to the depths of Irminsul myself. I hope that I'll be able to ascend past Satyavada life and gain deeper insights. Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd ever like to ask
about your neighbor.
I've heard local children here in the rainforest speaking of fairy-like creatures. But I'm from Sumeru City, and have never heard of such things when I was a child. Perhaps this is because I had a very strict upbringing. My parents would seldom allow me to play with other children. I doubt they'd ever believe me if I told them about my little neighbor out here.
Well,
And
that's okay.
speaking of my little neighbor, I think they can somehow sense when Tighnari is coming to visit me.
How so?
I've noticed on several occasions that as they're playing under the trees, they'll suddenly tense up and scamper away for no apparent reason. Shortly after they do this, Tighnari always shows up here.
Does Tighnari scare off the plants? Because
Perhaps
he's
I
like,
should ask Tighnari about this
like a
next time I
botanist?
see him. Heading out, I see? If there's anything else,
goodbye.
take care.
Thank you so much.
Do remember to come visit anytime you're in the area. I would be happy to chat with you.
Oh, I would be happy to chat with you too. You've been a big help. Thank you. Hang on, is your little friend somewhere in here still? Okay, I will not steal your food. It won't let me anyway. What is this? Wheat! I probably... Okay, never mind, I did steal your food. I'm so sorry. But I will come and visit you. Thank you so much for your help. Alright, do I want to continue with the story right now, or do I want to, I kind of want to unlock some of these. Oh, the Adventurers Guild. Let's try and go unlocking the domain. Then we will go back to Gandharvaville. Gandharvaville doesn't even have its own teleport waypoint. I guess it's just because it's in between two other ones. Or is this whole area considered Gandharvaville? In which case they have their own Statue of the Seven, which is great. Hello. Irminsul mercenary. Mold's gonna grow on my head if this goes on. Mold. No kidding, even sand can grow mushrooms if it's surrounded by this damp and sticky air every day. I just want to finish this, get my payment, and go sunbathing in the desert. About the desert. Oh, I didn't mean that I actually plan to return to that lousy desert. I mean Aru village on the desert's border. I heard from the village elders that Aru village used to be a part of the Scarlet King Citadel. How amazing. If you think about it, Aru village may be in the desert, but life is pretty nice there. I didn't skip to finish that. You probably won't make much money there, but you'll find everything else in that place pretty neat. Oh, look. See, these people have the Akasha terminals. If I had left from here... There you are. I'm a researcher conducting observations of Avita forest ecology, and that is my bodyguard. We're not suspicious people. Sure you aren't. The weather has been spreading lately, but there hasn't been much change in Avita forest ecology. That'll be thanks to Tighnari, because he's been working really hard. If you know Sumeru, you know this is just the easternmost area of it. If you pass Caravan Reba and go further west, you'll find yourself before an endless desert. It said that a very, very long time ago, Sumeru was a paradise covered in green, and the desert is the result of a disaster. Interesting. The result of a disaster, huh? Alright, let's go this way for a little bit, and then we'll go back. Oh, we found the thing. Apparently we need 20 of these. I can go through, right? Whoops. Hang on. With the quest seeker, silent seeker of knowledge to have the full quest experience. I think I need to go a little bit further than that, but... yeah. Can we not go in here? Why would you tempt me by putting the thing literally right there? What is this? It's like a monument, but it has trees that like a plant that grew right through it. What is that? That and the flower we will get pictures of before it gets scared away. What is that? Hello. You're not bothered by us? Oh, you're like the kitsune in Inazuma. You're not scared of us at all. Sorry, I know you're not scared of us. You are a fierce predator. I mean, you are not aggressive towards us. Whoa. Oh. The mercenaries, the Irminsul. Oh, you guys have little... Oh my gosh, they're like mushrooms. Did you notice that? They're like the mushrooms from Minecraft. When you kill them, they give you mushrooms and meat. But at what cost? Faded red satin. Oh, new materials, okay. Okay, hang on. You know what I need? I need to get my net out. So I can catch one of those things. So I can put it in my teapot. And then, cannot run away. Why is there just a Dendro sign right there? Okay, we have 6 nets. So that's good. I see. What was that slime doing by itself? I don't trust these sweet flowers. I'm not just picking them. Oh, they were all safe. Okay. how close this place is to the chasm. Whoa. Oh, I missed a sweet flower. Sweet flower, you are mine. You are mine. Oh. I understand now.
As one with wind and cloud. Germinate.
Germinate.
Scatter.
Get over here. Interesting. Inactivated fungal nucleus.
Answer from this world.
Interesting. Okay, hang on. We gotta check our achievements. We've gotten some new stuff. Kara's child, drift freely in the forest. What does that mean? Shoot down a flying fungus. Cool. Oh, they added this. Mortal travail. Travails? It's travail. It's French, right? The essence of Lord. Seeing the power of Dendro, of course. You want me to get some books? That's fine. What else? There is probably Sumeru, the rainforest of lore. Light up the areas and following areas in Sumeru. Avita Forest, Lokapala Jungle, Arzaravi Valley, Ashavan Realm, Visuda Field. I can't read the rest. All the teleport waypoints. Okay. All the Shrine of Depths. Okay. Just the classic stuff. And the tree. I heard about the tree too. It's just like the Sacred Sakura in Inazuma. Okie dokie, let's we're almost there. The domain, and then I can give that a try, and then I might end off the episode there because this has been going on pretty long. We'll go to Gandharvaville the next episode. Look at this part. Look at the view. Oh my gosh! Before the sun sets. The sun's already kind of setting. And that's the thumbnail right there. Sumeru City. The view. That is Sumeru City, right? That is Sumeru City, right? At dusk? Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. What do I need this for? What is that over there? There's a lot of things to find. Maybe after this I'll do like an exploration episode before I go and continue on the storyline in Gandharvaville. Yes, 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 we found it! Alright. Alright, let's give it a try. You guys ready? I'm so ready. I am very ready.
Let the show begin.
And I gotta figure out what day Ether's ascension material are gonna be at so I can level it up. Ooh, we're not welcome here? Well, you guys are literally in the middle of in the middle of nowhere. You're in a room in a house on a cliffside in a chasm, basically.
Now you're testing my patience. Gotcha.
Uh-oh. No, farmer. Yeah, we aren't meant for this world at all. I love how this motif appears in the music in every region of the game so far in Teyvat. The Photona fluctuation motif. You notice, where have you not heard this motif? The Chasm and Enkonomiya. So far, every place in Teyvat has had it in their battle theme somewhere. But not in the areas that are not part of Teyvat. I don't know if I'm reading. Okay, that one I do feel like I'm reading into it too much. But
let's end this now. It's fine. Wind strike.
Come on, Oz, you gotta help us out again.
Royal decree.
Scatter.
Yay! We did it. We did it, and we've healed up our team as well. Let's see. Wait, did I clear out enough artifact space? Probably. It won't even let me check them right now, but that's okay. Laurel Coronet, And the sunken years. Cool. Alright, we went along to that. Yeah, I think that's a good spot to end off the first episode of being in Sumeru. Over there's a desert. I bet that's like the Seirai Island of this place. Because I don't think we can go in the desert yet. It's only rainforest right now. So probably that's the area we go next time. Alright. Anything else I should check? We cannot do this yet. We will do this. Then we can get Collei for free. Because I don't need the quick start because I think we're almost there. Yeah. I just want to bounce on this mushroom more. Alright. That is all for this episode. Thanks for watching.